Hey, what's up? This is part 3 of the worst NASCAR injuries in recent history. Just a PSA that no crashes shown are fatal, but viewer discretion is advised because there are graphic crashes and other injuries involved in this video. If you didn't know, I have channel memberships now. There are 2 tiers, and each tier gives you different benefits, including special chat messages, emojis, and exclusive content. Go ahead and take a look at those if you're interested, and if you haven't seen parts 1 or 2 yet, go watch them. Let's get into it. Alright, first up, we have a very recent one. It is Christopher Bell's hard crash at Michigan, which resulted in a fractured wrist. He technically hasn't missed any time, but he has had to get out of the car at the road course races recently.
Window net drops on the 20. A little bit of a bobble, big moment, and he just gets a little bit loose underneath the 20 and correcting the car, makes contact, and it sends Christopher Bell hard into the outside wall. Just a violent hit for both drivers.
Look at that safer barrier, and it moves 50% of the way to that outside wall.
I want to give NASCAR a ton of credit. All the safety.
Alright, next up we got Connor Zilisch breaking his back at Talladega.
Comes out now. This race is official. Here's Jeb Burton inside lane. 27 trying to take the lead.
He tried to cover Jeb there, but he was too late. Jeb Burton put it beside him and is now controlling that middle and bottom lane.
Yeah, and we're going to see Jesse Love. Can he make it 4 wide, 3 laps in a row as they get down to turns 3 and 4? Austin Hill gives him a big push.
Oh, there goes the 88 of Connor Zilisch, 3 wide out front. We stay green for now. There's the caution. And who was leading when the caution came out? They were 3 wide. This will take a while to sort out. Unbelievable what we saw coming down the back straightaway. Final lap here at Talladega. Here's a look at the incident.
Yeah, and Connor moved down to protect the run that the 2 had. The 2 stayed on him, going to push him, and it just ended up turning the 88 around. And what a vicious hit. Gosh, what a big hit for Connor to that inside.
Alright, for this one we got Connor Zilisch after his Watkins Glen win. Technically not a crash, but you probably know what happens. He falls off his car and breaks his collarbone. Interestingly, he technically did win the next race as Parker Kligerman took over his seat after he started at Daytona. Alright, for the next one we have Noah Gragson suffering a concussion at Gateway in 2023.
Side of the race car. If you saw the left tire down, the way that car turned and spun out way early into the corner like that. See,
2 laps to go after rookie Noah Gregson's crash.
For this next one, we have Eric Almirola breaking his pinky after being involved in the big one at Dover.
Going to happen here on the front straightaway.
No, man! You are kidding me?
Look at who came out front, though, on the back straightaway. Matt Kenseth and Larson.
And Kyle Larson.
Gosh.
There are just no words to describe what just happened.
The 48 couldn't go, and he just backed everybody
I don't think
up.
he spun the tires. It looked to me like either something broke or he didn't get it into 3rd gear.
It just, yeah, he never took off.
Well, yeah, he couldn't go, and everybody behind him couldn't stop.
No.
Let's have a look first from the Goodyear blimp. The red flag is out at Dover. The front straightaway pretty well blocked. So here's the restart.
It's a nice jump here.
Yeah, he starts to go, but it looks like when he shifts.
That's where he shifted third.
And it just didn't, something happened.
And then here comes trouble.
It's on from there.
Look who this takes out. The 78, the 4, 47. All these cars piling in there. Nowhere to go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Bam, right into the 24.
Kyle Busch.
Going to be easier to tell you who's not involved.
Goodness gracious.
The 2, the 11.
Let's ride with Kevin Harvick.
Green flag, all rolling. Second out, check it. Go low, hold your line.
And then he gets pile driven from behind.
He almost got through it. You could hear him kind of throttling through it, and then somebody got into the back of him.
All right, let's ride with Ricky Stenhouse.
Did the one break.
For this one, we got Michael Annett suffering a fractured and dislocated sternum, which led him to miss 8 races.
Order straight. Keep rolling if you can. Keep rolling here. Keep rolling.
See that's Elliott Sadler that he's pushing, gets him a little bit loose and goes up and clips the left rear of the 3 of Austin Dillon. Got it from both sides, hit the wall pretty hard. Looked like Jeffrey Earnhardt came up the racetrack right there on his left side. The damage to the 43 as he turned and sent him head on into the wall with a hard hit.
Hi, I'm Chris Myers, and thanks for being with us at Richmond International Raceway for the first nighttime Winston Cup race of the season as we get set to go racing. Fans and drivers' thoughts are with Jerry Nadeau tonight. He's in critical condition, is being treated for head, lung, and rib injuries at Medical College of Virginia. His vital signs are good, and according to doctors, those vital signs are improving, and they're quite encouraged. Nadeau is under sedation. He's not speaking. However, his eyes are open, and he is aware, according to Nadeau's team manager, Jay Fry, who was with Nadeau at the hospital this afternoon. Now, it was just over 24 hours ago that Nadeau, driving the 01 car, crashed a practice session. The 32-year-old driver from Danbury, Connecticut, in his 6th Winston Cup season, hit the wall at a high speed. Rescue workers had to cut him out of the car. An advanced life team used a cervical collar and assisted his breathing. He was taken away on a stretcher and airlifted to a hospital.
This is probably one of the most terrifying crashes in history. Nadeau suffered a skull fracture, collapsed lung, broken ribs, and multiple brain injuries. And this wreck sadly ended his career. Alright, for this one, Ryan Preece miraculously didn't suffer any serious injuries, but he did have some serious bruises, especially around his eyes. You've probably seen the pictures of them, but that's all he suffered from this crash somehow, just some severe bruises.
In the infield. Caution has come out. He's on his wheels. There was fire off the left side of the car. A huge barrel roll for Preece and the AMR safety crew there to him. Take another look at how this happened.
Going down the back straightaway, he makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground. Violent wreck. It's a push from the 43 car, and it's airborne. I mean, I thought that maybe it hit, you know, the road course or some curbing or something on the road course. The kink lifted that car, but it was just traveling so fast.
It happened right when it got in the grass. As soon as it got in the grass, that's when it started to lift. And then this is just violent. I mean, look at this car. That is just amazing that something that weighs over 3,500 pounds get in the air like that.
It looks like a toy car flying through the air. But as you mentioned, Jeff, 3,500 pounds. Such a violent accident for Ryan Preece. Thankfully lands on the wheels and then was able to climb out of that race car and will get checked out in the infield care center.
Look how fast. As soon as that contact happens, he just hangs a left.
You said it, Jeff. As soon as the car touches the grass, something about that gap or the air or something changes, and up in the air it goes right away.
That is so scary.
Remember, these cars are traveling at over 190 miles an hour.
We've seen barrel rolls, but when it climbs into the air, I mean, even right there, multiple flips.
10.
Every
10
time
flips.
it leaves the ground.
All right, in this one, Dale Jr. suffered another major concussion, and it was actually his second of the year in 2012, sadly. This is obviously one of the big ones that led to his somewhat early retirement, but at least he still gave Jimmy Johnson a ride back to the pits after this crash.
Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Fortune's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. Is everybody okay? And one of the Dale Jr. just refired from the accident scene and came to the finish line. He's picking up Jimmy Johnson, who just climbed from his destroyed race car.
Yeah, Junior just trying to complete the last lap. He came off pit road, crossed the line, and he saw Jimmy standing there.
We'll be right back.
If that left rear tire doesn't come apart, not going to be good on Jimmy.
Well, he'd be the first to know.
Yeah, I know.
Junior here on last lap. Chaos at Talladega Superspeedway.
There's Stewart with Matt Kenseth. And you see clearly Kenseth out in front as the caution light turns to yellow.
Yeah, it looks like the first three.
Alright, well that's all I got for this one. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out parts 1 and 2. I'll link them in the description below. And that's all I got. Don't forget to check out channel memberships if you're interested, and have a good one.